I'm in Renee and I am on the A38 just south of Derby, and I am setting off on a bit of a road trip today. I'm actually going down and I'm going to continue my Parkrun Tourist journey. I am heading south to, or southwest I should say, to visit family down in Dawlish, and closest one to Dawlish is a very short drive which I'm going to do tomorrow morning after spending the night at my relatives in Dawlish, and I'm going to Teignmouth and I am going to do the Teignmouth Parkrun. Really looking forward to it on the seafront. It's going to be a bit different. So I've just had a phone call with my relative down in Dawlish, and he has said don't rush because apparently the weather is dreadful down in Dawlish at the moment. Heavy rain, strong winds. He's not really sold it to me. I hope that clears up for my Parkrun tomorrow in Teignmouth. Oh my God, there is sunshine. Sun alert. That is the first sunshine I have seen in bloody weeks. So we're just passing the M4, just north of Bristol at the moment, the famous RAC M4, M5 into... Here comes the rain that my stepdad told me about. We're just south of Bristol now, Weston-super-Mare, and you can actually see the coast over there. I have done this journey, the M5, a hell of a lot. I've been up and down like a yo-yo, but I've always gone to the same services. Sedgemoor services. It's like the law. Here it is. I'm going to have a brew. I've been looking for my rab hat for ages. And there it is, the Exeter footbridge as I call it. That M5 is a long old slog. So, yeah, not long to go now. Is the tide going to be in or out at Starcross? Because every time I come to this beautiful little harbour, the tide is out. And the tide is out, as predicted. It's never in. Does the water even come in there? Good old Renee, another long journey done. So normally I arrive in Dawlish and I love to look at the view and the blue sea. Not quite a blue sea.
The next day.
So good morning. It is Saturday morning, 8 o'clock, and I'm in Dawlish, and the weather is horrible. It's murky, it's drizzly, it's kind of almost looking a muddy colour, not that nice rich blue that I was hoping for, and sunshine and all the things you associate with the coastline. So, but anyway, I ain't missing it. I'm not driving all this way not to do the Parkrun. So yeah, I'm just about to set off for Teignmouth. It's literally just over the other side of the hill. It'll take me about 10 minutes. So yeah, let's get gone. I don't believe it. I have just looked at the Facebook page. Well, I've actually looked at the map on the 5K app and it's cancelled. The event is cancelled.
Good morning everybody, it's Saturday the 15th of February. We have had to make a decision this morning to cancel our event. Please do not turn up. We did check weather conditions yesterday and it looked very runnable, but the tide is higher and the wind is stronger than predicted. Sorry to disappoint people, but your safety is our absolute #1 priority. Please do not turn up to this event today. Thank you for your help.
I am trying to laugh because I'm here to see my family, but obviously a big part of this was as well to do the Teignmouth Parkrun. Where is the nearest one? Come on, come on. It's 8 o'clock, I might still make it. Exmouth. Oh no, now I'm stuck. That's it. And the other nearest closest one to Dawlish is Exmouth. Now it worries me because it's also on the seafront and the weather is awful. But I've just been on their Facebook page, which is like, there's no kind of, I mean, on the map, on the 5k Parkrun app, there is a red exclamation mark over Teignmouth, and you like to think that that is where you know whether the race is on or not. The Exmouth race, I just swore, the Exmouth event doesn't have an exclamation mark, so it's 40 minutes away from Dawlish. It's actually just over the water if I got the ferry across. But so if I leave right now, I should get there for like 1:45. So I'm going to go for it. If it's cancelled, I will be very, very sad, but you can't say I haven't tried. Right, let's go for it. Well, I've just pulled up. I don't see any big groups of runners anywhere. I'm gonna have to pay for my parking, but I'm just gonna ask someone. So, I've just spoken to that lady and it is on, but there's a slight change to where the start is because of seawall repairs, and it's the other end of the beach. So I am cutting this fine now, but I think I'm going to make it. I just hope there's somewhere to park down there. Because now I'm here, I so want to run. That sea looks so red, doesn't it? Wow, I'm glad I'm driving. There's no way it's a long, long way down there. So, oh, look at all the campers. This is Campervan City here. This is where they all park. That's good to know. There's loads of van lifers there. Okay, that's good to know. But anyway, I'm not interested in that today. I want to do my 5k, my park run.
Gather round. The quicker I do it, the quicker you go. The less wet you get, in theory. Our communications officer, Phil, is on his 300th volunteer. Phil. Alright. And you too can be a 300th volunteer if you volunteer. We've got visitors from Gloucester, Honiton, Reading, Ashbourne in Derbyshire, Harrow, St Albans, Bracknell, Lyme Regis and Plovey. Welcome.
Thank you. ID or scan?
Yours first, ID. Hang on, come along. That's it.
Lovely.
And that little one.
Oh, let me open finger.
There we go, all done.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you very much. I've got to get one. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you. I'm with Nick, who is the race director here
Hi there.
at Teignmouth. Pleasure to talk to you, and thank you so much for organising this. How long have you been race director?
Well, I volunteer. There's a load of volunteers here, obviously.
Very important.
I don't volunteer every week, but I've been a run director for probably 5 years.
Okay. Are you a runner yourself? I guess there is a connection.
Yeah. I volunteer some weeks and run the others.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm fully aware. This is my 6th one.
Yeah.
So I'm very new, but I'm really made aware of how important the whole volunteering thing is, isn't it?
We've got a great team here. 30 people core volunteers, but we get a lot of extra volunteers.
Yeah.
And it means that we can do this, but we can also run. Fantastic. So we take it in turns.
Yeah, I kind of quite like the concepts I saw of your volunteers running.
Yeah.
So they're kind of still getting another run under the belt. Obviously, they're not going for PBs or anything. Their priority is the safety of everybody.
So what we've got at the moment, we've got a temporary course here because there's construction work done at the far end of the seawall. So we've got a temporary course, 2 laps. We don't do pacers at the moment.
Okay.
But what we do is run marshals. So we've got obviously a shared path with the public.
Right. Yeah.
Our mantra is stay right.
Stay right. Be polite.
Be polite. There you go.
That's
if everyone
great.
stays right and keeps polite, then it means that everyone gets on with each other and the public.
Brilliant.
And then the run marshals help us with that on the course as well.
Because the last thing you want to do as an event is to upset general public.
You don't want bad publicity, and there's no need for it either. And genuinely, the very, very most significant majority of the runners obviously get it.
Yeah.
This is a kind of voluntary thing, and they help us run it and police it as well.
Fantastic, brilliant. Well, thank you so much.
That's right.
Thank you
Anytime.
for talking to me.
Always welcome back. 9 o'clock every week.
There you go. Definitely. All the best. Thank you.
All the best. Cheers. Bye.
It's never an easy task just approaching people saying, "Will you appear on my YouTube?" Because I totally get it. Some people really don't want to, and they're not all like me. Don't mind being in front of the camera, but there lies a fantastic example of a bloke who was more than happy. The actual race director, a guy called Nick, and what a lovely chap. What a really, really nice chap. And that was an interesting little chat with him. And he's very keen to see my finished product. So yeah, no pressure with me editing or anything. Right, I'm going to make my way back to Renee. I need to pay to park, which I haven't done because I was in such a rush. Cockwood Harbour, and I don't know if you remember, cast your mind back to early on as I was coming into Dawlish. The tide is out, as predicted. That's never in. Does the water even come in there? It always amazed me how every time I go to that place the tide is out. Well, I'm just leaving Dawlish now and I couldn't resist pulling over to film it because guess what? The tide is in, and it does look it's a lovely little harbour. Quite individual with the railway line going in the background. Enough of that. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Adam. Just get out there, guy. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.